lot of actors in 14th Street. I'm an actor too, man.
Nice.
Into
Yeah,
acting
Union
too.
Square is where it's at.
Yeah, I ain't going to lie to you. Earlier today, I guess it's because it was like midday. It was hot, and I was asking people questions. They was like, no. And I was like, all right, it's probably because it's hot or whatever.
Yeah. Well, either way, it's a beautiful day now, so that's all that matters.
That's all that matters. But like I told them. Bonus question.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the writer strike in Hollywood?
Oh, it's necessary. It's simple as that. People aren't making as much as they should with how the revenue is, and they only need to give a tiny portion of the revenue to help balance and meet everybody's needs.
So do you think writers should be getting paid?
Yes. I mean, especially like when you see huge shows, like I saw, like the creator of that show, The Bear, was a huge success, won an award, and he said he had a negative bank account, like going to that same award ceremony. Like that doesn't make any sense. Like, how is he winning a major award and has no money for a show that a major network's making a lot of money off of and everybody's watching? You know?
Yo, man, capitalism at its finest.
To say the least.
It's just over here in America. They don't do that everywhere else in other countries.
Well, we see now, like even in the UK, like the theater, or not the theater union, the Screen Union, Screen Actors Guild equivalent, like I think it's called Equity, is like striking or threatening or showing solidarity in support with the WGA and SAG-AFTRA.
Yeah, man. So, do you think AI should be replacing any actors or writer?
No, it's scary. I think AI is too aggressive. I think sometimes technology needs to not be progressing because then it will take over everything.
Bonus question. How do you feel about the writer strike in Hollywood?
It's deserved. People don't fucking pay attention. I got friends that are in SAG-AFTRA. I got like writers and shit. Like they're not compensated well, especially now that streaming's come out. The way that they work is entirely different because now they're not working consistently. They're working every 3 months, so now they're not getting paid. They're pretty much getting paid part-time at this point, which isn't like fair to them, and they need to be compensated more.
So you think writers should be paid way more?
Oh hell yeah! Like look at The Idol. Like no like real writer wrote that show. It was like The Weeknd, and it was ass. So that's, I don't know. That's my take on that.
I agree. How do you feel about AI replacing people's writers and actors?
I don't think AI really is replacing them. I think the thing is like, yeah, you're gonna get corporate shows that are gonna be using AI, but those shows were gonna be ass anyways. Like they're already pretty much written by AI. They have like 7,000 people and written by board members. I don't think it's any different. If anything, it's like making it even more obvious which shows have like artistic intention in them and which ones are just like for profit.
Well, listen, I think technology is going to affect this in many ways. I mean, this is on the internet, this is on YouTube, this is on Twitter. Life is changing, so we're all going to be affected in some way. We just got to keep up with the times.
Okay. Should writers be paid more in Hollywood?
I mean, definitely they have value, so they should be paid what they're worth. Definitely, you know. I think if anything, you use AI as a tool. You know, you don't let it replace you. You just utilize it because it could be a tool for you.
I mean, from what I've heard, like a lot of the executives are just fucking them over with like paying them for the streaming services and the revenue that happens. I think that they should just get a percentage of all revenue made on streaming services.
I feel you. I agree with that.
Yeah, instead of like the thing where you get like episode money, because we don't do that no more.
So you don't think AI should be replacing actors either?
I don't know, dude. Like, how can AI create art? Art is about complexity and like human experience. So like, if it can go through a bunch of algorithms and stuff, but like, it won't have that touch of like, we'll still see the uncanny valley. It's not gonna sell shit.
I think it's important that there's a writer's strike because actors and writers aren't getting paid enough for their work. So a lot of these companies are getting revenue from them, but not paying their actors.
So you believe actors should get paid and so should writers?
Yeah.
I agree too.
Kim Kardashian's making more than writers, and yet writers are putting more of the work into what she's doing.
She's not doing nothing.
No, exactly. That's why she should be getting paid more.
Yeah. So do you think AI should be replacing any actors or writers' job?
No, they're just losing money.
Yeah, well, I'm completely with the writers and actors. These television studios are completely out of their minds. I mean, they're the contract that they're currently using is dated back to the 1960s, And obviously, technology has advanced quite a bit with streaming and all that stuff. So the standard model doesn't apply anymore. You know, a television actor can't get based on the number of episodes per season on a television. You know, the dynamic of the industry has shifted completely. You know, it's almost like it's tilted on its head. Now you've got Netflix, which has disrupted the whole industry with streaming. So, and on top of that, you've got AI, which is a big issue. At first, I wasn't really sure why they're so concerned about AI. Is it just like the fact that you can use ChatGPT to screenwrite? Actually, it goes beyond that. They can literally take an actor, use him for one film, and take his likeness and just put him in another film. You know, you just like without even him being present for the shooting of the film. So, and who knows what's on the horizon that's going to be possible. So I am completely 100% on the writers and actors side, and I'm really glad they did decide to strike, because you've got to take a stand. If you don't take a stand, this thing is going to run away on you. And these television execs make hundreds of millions of dollars in bonuses and salaries, and they don't want to,
Pay anybody, right?
yeah, give money to. It's like they want to reap all the benefits, but at the end of the day, you're not gonna have films, you're not gonna have TV shows without actors and writers. It's just that
So it's just straight up capitalism.
pretty much. I mean, it's I think it's more greed than capitalism. There's nothing really wrong with capitalism. It's when people take it to an extreme, you know, with
Extreme capitalism, like you
extreme
said.
capitalism. Yeah, they're taking full advantage of it, and I hope they strike and don't budge until their demands are met. Because if they're not, there's going to be no turning back. Especially with what Fran Drescher said. I completely agree with what she said. Yeah, they have to take a stand.
All right, man. Thanks. Appreciate you. So you got